With this lights and stuff. Alright, let me talk about this right here. This is the brakes. This is supposedly it didn't come with brakes, but it has brakes. And you'll see that has that one sound. That's without the brakes. This has no brakes on it. So that one tone, it sounds kind of pleasant. It has no brakes. But let me turn this off real quick and switch it over to the brakes. Now you switch it over here, and it doesn't have a very pleasant sounding tone. It doesn't sound very nice as cool as the other one. Sounds kind of funny and like interesting. Anyways, this has brakes now, proportional brakes, and that's important. It was not supposed to have brakes, and this was the $3 one that said it didn't have brakes. As long as it has that switch, that's the brakes. And I don't know if anybody's ever explained that correctly. They always said that was for nickel metal hydride batteries and LiPo battery, but it's your brakes. So let's get these wires all like squeezed in here, like I like to do it. You can shorten the wires too and go that far and get the exact length and stuff. That's another way to do it too, if you really want to squeeze all this wiring in here. But I can put a lot of stuff in here. There's so much space in that tray where that servo controller for the backup lights is. Look at that. There's like plenty of space there for smoke and smoke machines and stuff like that, sounds. Alright, let's check this out. I didn't have enough time to put my door panels in there, my rear view mirror, and my dash console stuff all the way. But I'll do that before I hit the trails. I gotta put license plates on this still, and just those little final touches, but it's pretty much done. Oh yeah, I'm also going to put windows in the back of that camper there, and the doors too. And check out my backing light for the trails when it gets dark and you have to back up. Pretty cool.